Philippine Justice Department bearing more details on the autopsy on the body of JUN VILLAMOR, the alleged middleman in the killing of broadcaster Percy Lapid. According to the memo, there were no apparent sign of external physical injury on VILLAMOR's body. A paraffin test as well as a COVID test all yielded negative results. No gunshot wound was also found. Examiners, however, found a hemorrhagic area over VILLAMOR's left ventricle. Authorities have insisted there was no foul play in VILLAMOR's death. The alleged middleman was declared dead on the afternoon of October 18, hours after self-confessed gunman Joel Escorial surrendered to authorities and bear details of the assassination plot. Meanwhile, discrepancies are seen in JUN VILLAMOR's birth and death certificates. In his supposed birth certificate obtained by ABS-CBN News, his full name is Cristito Palana Villamor. But the inmate's alleged death certificate and record in the New Bilibid prison carry the name Jun Globa Villamor, the name that self-confessed gunman Joel Escorial gave in his extrajudicial confession is Crisanto Palana Villamor. Meanwhile, the complete name of the inmate's parents on his supposed birth certificate is also different from those written on his death certificate. A source told ABS-CBN in a text message that the name Cristito is allegedly the name of one of his aunts. Relatives of the alleged middleman in the Lapid slay case seek government help to have his remains brought home to Leyte province. This appeal made by JUN VILLAMOR's father during an exclusive interview with ABS-CBN News on Friday. He also expressed doubts on the sudden death of his son while inside the National Penitentiary. Villamor's father wants the incident investigated. He believes his son's name was only dragged into the controversy.
Dito niya buligan ng taknira para makuha kay direct matudstos nga bulig iton.
The Philippine Statistics Authority will roll out a mobile app as well as soft copies of the national ID amid severe delays in the printing of the cards. Jackie Pascual with the details.
The national ID, known as the PhilID, will soon be available on mobile phones. The Philippine Statistics Authority and the Department of Information and Communication Technology say Filipinos may soon use this service if government agencies and establishments need proof of identity.
In the next few months, we will be able to provide even a mobile app version of this that you can just download your PhilID into your mobile phone. You don't even need to carry any paper anymore.
The mobile app is expected to be launched early next year, but in 2 months' time, they will also release a PDF file of the ID, which can also be shown to establishments. This is one way to make the ID more accessible, as PSA is experiencing delays in the printing of the physical IDs.
Dahil na masyadong marami yung nire-register natin, talagang may issue doon, may concern naman sa dami ng print na cards. Right now, ang ating average na printing of the cards at our facilities at the BSP is just between 80,000 to 100,000 per day.
MAPA says they are in talks with BSP to increase the number of printing to 130,000 cards a day. In the meantime, the PSA has implemented the ePhilID, or the digital version of the PhilID printed on paper. The ePhilID works just like a physical card, and you can receive a copy through an online appointment.
This is a proactive strategy that will allow more Filipinos to immediately enjoy the benefits of being PhilSys registered.
Digital version for the printable ePhilID was planned so that while we continue to have a backlog in issuing the physical cards, the benefit of being registered for the national ID will already be available once you get your ePhilID card.
Even if one has an ePhilID, the PSA says the physical PhilID will still be given, and it expects to complete backlogs in the coming months. Currently, there are 74.28 million Filipinos who have registered, while over 22 million physical cards have been dispatched. PSA targets 50 million PhilIDs issued before the end of the year, including around 20 million ePhilIDs. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas has issued a memorandum to banks to recognize the ePhilID. The Department of Foreign Affairs also says they will accept the e-Phil ID in passport applications. Jackie Pascual, ABS-CBN News.